Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So earlier this week, I let you know that Microsoft had confirmed that Windows 11 will run faster on 8GB RAM PCs. I'll leave the video linked if you'd like more information, but a quick recap, Microsoft had announced that Windows 11 users with lower spec PCs can look forward to better performance in the future. Now, my reason for mentioning that video is because it ties into what we're going to talk about in this video, because Microsoft has quietly deleted support articles across its Windows Learning Center that previously recommended 32 gigabytes of RAM for Windows 11 gaming. And in the documentation that Microsoft has now since deleted, as I've posted previously, Microsoft had previously said that 16 gigabytes of RAM was described as enough for most gamers, and that 32 gigabytes of RAM was framed as the so-called no worries zone, which was ideal for high-end gaming, heavy multitasking, and running massive game mods, according to Microsoft. Now, as mentioned, those references have been deleted and have been wiped from the Learning Center. Now, the timing of this documentation removal and cleanup, I don't think is just accidental. I think there's two main reasons why Microsoft has removed the documentation. The first is that it comes shortly after Microsoft has introduced an 8GB RAM base model for its main entry-level hardware lineup of laptops. So I think because of this, recommending 32 gigabytes for optimal performance on one official page while actively selling brand new 8GB Surface laptops on another could create an awkward mixed message for consumers. So that's reason number one. And then reason number two is because of the soaring RAM prices and memory shortages. We're telling everyday buyers that 32 gigabytes is the ideal baseline, I think becomes a tougher selling point when component costs are climbing across, obviously, the industry, the PC industry, with those soaring RAM prices and memory shortages. So those are the two reasons I think that's why Microsoft removed that 32 gigabyte page recommending that amount of RAM. Now, getting back to the video where I said Microsoft had confirmed that Windows 11 will now run faster on 8GB RAM PCs. Because instead of telling users to buy more physical RAM, the reason Microsoft is doing that is it's shifting its focus back toward software optimization, where it has officially now announced efforts aimed at reducing Windows 11's baseline memory footprint, as I mentioned in that previous video, with the goal being to optimize system processes, WinUI3 components, and background services so that Windows 11 runs fast and responsive on PCs with only 8 gigabytes of RAM. So interesting stuff. Lots going on in the world of memory and RAM in the Windows world. But nonetheless, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. Let me know down below. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.